Hello there, everyone. Welcome back to the channel and for another episode of the Anime Podcast Show. Let's kick off the show as normal with the first segment that would be new interest in anime. It's basically a series was released in between from 2022 to the present day, or even I'm interested to take a look at during and post-COVID era. But this episode I'll be talking about is a series. It's a very massive franchise, and it's been around for 50 plus years actually. And it's about a robotic cat who travels back in time from the 22nd century to change the boy's life. As Nobita, or Nobi as we know in the English dub, and meet his new best friend, as we call him, Doraemon. That's right, I'm going to be talking about Doraemon. And of course, Doraemon has been around for, like I said, 50 plus years. Like, wow, that is crazy. So let's take a look on the franchise's history and everything. What and even why I was interested to take a look at Doraemon. Doraemon is a beloved manga series written and illustrated by Fujiko F. Fujio. It first serialized in 1969 with chapters collected into over 45 volumes published by Shogakukan from 1974 to 1996. The series quickly became a cultural phenomenon in Japan, captivated readers for all ages, with its unique blend of humor, adventure, and life lessons. Initially, Doraemon was published in children's magazine, and its popularity skyrocketed, leading to adaptations in various formats into television and feature films. The first anime adaptation, aired in 1979, introduced Doraemon to a wider audience and further solidifying his status as a pop culture icon. Over the years, numerous movies had been released, often based on specific story arcs from the manga, delighted fans with their imaginative plots and vibrant animation. The impact of Doraemon extends beyond Japan. It has been translated into numerous languages and has a massive fan base worldwide. The characters and stories had been inspired various merchandising, video games, and even stage adaptations. The creators has not only entertained millions, but has also become a symbol of childhood innocence and imagination. Now let's move on to the anime's franchise. It had attempted 3 times, twice successful and once failed. So let's start off with the failed Doraemon series back in 1973. It was produced by Nippon TV after the pilot back in January 1973 called Doraemon Coming from the Future, and finally aired from April to September of that year. Unfortunately, the series was short-lived due to the studio's bankruptcy, which was resulted in the loss or destruction of their original master tapes. However, it was later re-aired on Nippon TV from 1974 to 1979, paving the way for a second attempt. Following the initial attempt, the second adaptation of Doraemon was launched in 1979 and produced by Shen-E Animation, and this time it achieved remarkable success. This new series captured the hearts of viewers with an engaging storytelling, relatable characters, and imaginative gadgets that Doraemon created. It expanded on the original manga's theme of friendship, persevering, and the trials of childhood, reasoning with audiences of all ages. The animation quality and the character designing were notably improved, making it visually and appealing and more accessible. The adaptation ran for nearly 20 years, solidifying Doraemon's status as a cultural icon in Japan and paving the way of numerous films and merchandising, ultimately turned into a beloved staple of Japanese pop culture. They aired it from April 1979 to March of 2005. Now, to the third and current adaptation of Doraemon, takes a more faithful approach to the original manga, carefully paving its core themes while updating the narrative to resonate with all audiences. The same studio behind of the second one, they are doing the current one. This version reflects on modern sensibility and cultural shifts, ensuring that the beloved characters and their adventures feel relevant to the 21st century. By incorporating new storytelling techniques and enhanced animation quality, the series successfully bridges the gap between nostalgic and innovation, captivating both longtime fans and a new generation of viewers. This one is currently airing from April 2005 to the present day. However, the franchise has grown not only for the anime, it had made into like 30 plus movies, and it's pretty successful in Japan. But outside of Japan, not really. And of course, there's an English dub for Doraemon, but I made two attempts. One was in Canada, but I'm not talking about that one. I'm talking about the current one. Well, not the current one, but the one that came out in 2014. That's the good one. And I'm talking about the Bang Zoom dub. And with this dub they did, not only they aired it on Disney XD, but I didn't even know about this. They actually aired this in Australia back in 2015 on Channel 10 and Cartoon Network. I was surprised, like, wait, what? I never knew that. However, for the films, they only dubbed the Stand By Me movies. You can watch those on Netflix. Anyway, what was my interest with the series anyway? Oh my gosh, where can I begin to talk about this? It all started somewhere randomly on Netflix. I'd heard of the franchise, but never knew it was this huge of this momentum character. I had my curiosity, so I took a crack at the films, and after watching it, I loved it. So I decided to take a look at the 2005 series in English, especially since I recognize all the English voice actors from other anime shows they worked on. And I ended up watching the episodes that they were available, and I truly enjoyed it. The cast was unbelievable. But this was in 2023, actually, and I really much enjoyed it. And then, fast forward to last year, 2024, Australia was so even lucky to have a theatrical release for Doraemon for one of those movies. And that movie titled as Nobita's Earth Symphony. I was thrilled to catch it on opening day. And I had a pretty incredible experience of being in the room watching a Doraemon movie. And I'm like, wow, this is the first time ever that outside of Japan, the US, Australia, and the UK would receive a theatrical release of Doraemon. I'm like, wow, that's unbelievable. And shout out to Odex Private Limited to bring the film to Australia. And same thing for one of the Detective Conan movies they released back in 2023. So I want to give a shout out to that. And that's crazy to me because I never knew Doraemon is going to come to theaters for us. Because it's only outside of Japan. Well, I mean, like in the Asian areas, like in Thailand, Philippines, Malaysia, something like that. And I'm just like, what? I never knew that it's going to come to Australia. And I was so shocked. I was blown away with the film itself. Then in September of 2024, I think it was a month later. Yeah, it was a month later. Something unexpected happened. I'd actually met one of the voice actors from the cast of Doraemon. And he voiced Snitch in the show. And his name is Brian Peacock. If you guys don't know Brian, he is the voice of Takato from Digimon Tamers. And when I met him, I was like, oh my gosh, Takato is here. And of course, I wasn't even expecting to meet him because he was replaced. Well, he replaced another voice actor that was scheduled to be coming to Australia for Oz Comic Con, and that was Zach Aguilar, the voice of Tanjiro. But Zach couldn't make it, so I was like, oh darn, that sucks. And then I said was, if Zach can't make it, I'm not going. But it was at the last minute, and I never knew he was coming. And then when he came to Oz Comic Con in September of 2024, I lost it. I lost my mind when I walked past his booth, and I just fucking lost it. And I'm like, what a guy he is. And if you guys haven't met him, he is such an amazing dude. And yeah, he's such a wonderful person. And I remember telling him so many stories. And actually during COVID, I met a couple of his friends like Steve Bloom, Wendy Lee, Doug Airholds, and so many great people I get to meet during the COVID era. And even at the time, I asked him a question about, I said to him was, if you are interested to reprise your role as Staccato because of discotheque media, are redubbing the Digimon movies. So, are you interested to redub Battle of Adventures and Runaway Locomon? And he said to me was they're in conversations of talking about doing another collection of Digimon, the discotheque media dub of the redub movies. I'm like, oh! In my head going, oh my fucking god, I hope it's gonna happen. But we're gonna wait until when the collection 1 will be successful. But as of this recording, some of the shipping's already out already. But as of this video comes out, everyone already got the Blu-ray of the redub of Digimon, the redub movies. So I hope collection 2 will come out. I hope. I am so sorry. I'm just on a sidetrack here. Just excitement of meeting voice actors and everything in conventions. Anyway, I hope we can continue to get more theatrical releases for Doraemon in the future. And I hope Doraemon will hit in the US and in the UK. I hope they will have their own theatrical releases. And hopefully Bang Zoom will dub all those movies. Well, cross our fingers. Who now knows? So anyway, that is my interest with Doraemon series. So that is that. Now let's move on to the next segment, and that would be Topic of the Week. For this episode, I'll be talking about top 5 classic franchises. Because we have amazing, iconic franchises. If it's been around for about 20, 30, or 40 plus years or more, the question is, why are these anime shows all popular these days as classic franchises? Well, let's explore it together. So, in the top 5 list, in number 5, I want to start off with one of the most popular ones of, and of course, it's been like, well, I think it's been 25 years now, actually. And that series, I'm calling it One Piece. The popularity of classic anime franchises like One Piece today can be attributed to its epic storytelling, rich world building, and memorable characters that have been captured the hearts of fans for decades. The series' themes of adventure, friendship, and perseverance resonate deeply, appealing to both longtime viewers and newcomers. Nostalgia plays a key role as many fans grew up with Luffy and his Straw Hat crew, creating lasting connections. The franchise's cultural impact is significant, with a vast array of merchandising, video games, and community engagement through fan discussions and events. Additional modern streaming platforms have made it easier for newer fans to watch One Piece, allowing to thrive as a beloved classic that continues to attract viewers around the world. Now to number 4 it has been around for 30 plus years now. For a girl power as Sailor Moon. Yes, Sailor Moon. The popularity of classic anime franchises like Sailor Moon today can be attributed to a blend of nostalgic among longtime fans. It's a groundbreaking representative of strong female characters and the themes of friendship and empowerment that resonate with new audiences. The show's influence on the magical girl genre has made it a cultural icon, and its vibrant authenticity and engaged storylines continue to attract viewers. Additionally, modern accessibility through streaming platforms has introduced Sailor Moon to a new generation, allowing it to thrive as both as a beloved classic and a relevant series in today's anime landscape. Now to number 3, the next one, you'll be all shocked. It's been almost 40 years, and I'm calling it JoJo Bizarre Adventure. The popularity of classic anime franchises like JoJo today can be attributed to its unique art style, imaginative storytelling, and memorable characters, which have made it a standout in the anime landscape. The series' blend over-the-top action, humor, and creativity captivated both longtime fans and newcomers. Its rich lore and generational storytelling create a deep connection with viewers, while its cultural impact, including memes and references in various medias, keeps it relevant. Additionally, The accessible of JoJo through streaming platforms has introduced it to a broader audiences, solidifying its status as a beloved classic that continues to resonate with fans around the world. Now moving on to one of the most classic franchises and been around already 40 years. That would be Dragon Ball. So if it wasn't for Dragon Ball and other franchises that we all know, it would not be the generational franchise what we all known and grew up with what we got today. The enduring popularity of classic anime franchises like Dragon Ball today stems from its pioneer role in shaping the shonen genre, featuring iconic characters and epic battles that had captivated audiences for decades. Nostalgia plays a significant part, as many fans grew up with Goku and his adventures, fostering a deep emotional connection, like myself, and even fans who grew up from the 90s and the early 2000s. The series' themes of perseverance, friendship, and self-improvement resonate across generations, making it relatable to new viewers as well. Additionally, its cultural impact included a vast array of merchandising, video games, and referencing from other popular media, ensure its presence in the collective consciousness. With the modern streaming platforms making it easily accessible, Dragon Ball continues to thrive as a beloved classic that attracts both old and newer fans alike. Now moving on to the last one, no needed to be introduced for almost 50 plus years, well 50 years now, for nearly 50 years I would say, that would be Gundam, Mobile Suit Gundam. The enduring popularity of classic anime franchises like Gundam today can be attributed to its groundbreaking approach to mecha storytelling, which combines different plots, political themes, and deep character developments. As one of the pioneers of the genre, Gundam has left a lasting cultural impact, inspiring numerous spin-offs, merchandising, and fan engagement through a model building. Nostalgia plays a significant role as the longtime fans appreciate its rich history and legacy. The franchise's exploration of complex themes such as war, mortality, and the human condition continues to resonate with new audiences. Additionally, the accessible provided by modern streaming platforms ensures that both old fans and newcomers can easily explore the vast Gundam universe, solidifying its status as a beloved classic anime series of all time. Well, that is it for the topic of the week segment, and that is it for the podcast show. Hope you guys enjoy it. Comment, like, and subscribe. And check out more content in the next coming videos and everything. So, please, make sure to hit the notification bell. Take care, stay safe. Until next time, see you later.